I won't get handcuffed with, oh, he can only do this or he can only do that. So my goal is to obviously have all three of them be able to go both sides, knowing what their strong side is, but at the same time being able to do all two, both sides.
And then with Max Williams, I know that Greg was down the first quarter, that's why he got his chance, but did he earn any more opportunity with what he showed you?
He's doing a good job. I feel comfortable that he solidified himself as at the 2 spot there at the nickel, which is good for Chase. So now he doesn't have to try to play a 3-man role of trying to do 3 positions. So now he can hone in a little bit more and more focus on the safety position.
Okay. What makes Max a good fit at nickel?
Intelligence, playmaking. The biggest thing about someone that has to play the nickel spot for our team is you have to have a little bit of everything. You got to have the athletic ability to do the coverage stuff, but you also have to have the physicality to be a box player as well. I'm not necessarily worried about his size, as long as I know he's a willing tackler and somebody who's willing to put himself in there. And him, Greg, you know, Ajane, those are the type of guys that, even though their stature isn't there, they were willing to do that.
Isaiah's had some struggles this fall, but what's been your evaluation of him?
I wouldn't call it struggles. He has things to improve on, like everyone else. And I know that he understands what those things are. He's focusing on it. This off week is going to give him an opportunity to continue to get better at some of the things he's got to work on. A lot of it dealing with angles and stuff like that. And he's working on it. And I told all those guys, I said, this is a perfect time for you to look yourself in the mirror, be honest with yourself, and at the end of this week, have improved on the 1 or 2 things that you tell yourself you're going to work on. And so far, everybody's done that or starting to do that. But the week's not over.
With Chase now focusing on safety, do you see a competition between him and Isaiah?
There's always a competition. There's a competition everywhere. There's no one's a starter. It's just you go first. So right now, it's always and always will be. You know, even when Steele got his first start, I never told him to start. I just said, you're going first.
There was so much talk in the preseason about this young group and having to grow as you go. They've been pretty good overall. How pleased are you with what you got through 5 games?
I would say it's too early to cast a full assessment. I'd say yes, we're on an upward swing, so to speak. But in my eyes, nowhere close. We still got a lot of things to work on. I'm not going to rest on what they've done because I see all the other little things. So happy we're moving upward, but we still have to move a lot further.
What are some of those little things that you want to get worked on?
Just everything. Attention to detail and the coverages, alignments, checks, footwork and press, our fits. I mean, it's a mixture of different things for each individual. So that's what practice is for, and I'm glad every day is a learning experience because they're going to get better.
How often do you see those things in games?
Oh, you see them. You see them every day. I mean, it's even pros. I mean, 20-year vets are still having to work on something. So why would a freshman wouldn't have to prepare or work on something? So there's always something to work on. And then if you ever come into this relaxed or comfortable and content, then we're going down. So even if you've perfected something and you're good at it, but now you're focused on something else, then that other thing you stop paying attention to starts to weaken. So it's always something to work on.
Do the guys respond to that like competition aspect of the snaps?
They have to. You know, that's what this thing is based on. You know, I don't want you to relax. You know, I want you to understand clearly that you're just going first. I didn't say you were a starter, and you can easily be not necessarily replaced, but if someone's outworking you, why should they not get the opportunity?
What was your just said? I think the #1 problem is missed tackles. And what do you agree with that? And is there sort of an analysis or diagnosis of what you got to do?
I would definitely say that's one of the things we have to continue to improve. But that's always in every football team. We have to get better on winning our one-on-one open fields. We have to get better at defeating stop blocks and stop going the one-for-ones and letting somebody else make the play, find a way to defeat it and make the play. You know, that's the part that's going to make you or become special. So those are things, like I said, that we're going to continue to work on and forever work on. Game 12, I'm going to say the same thing. We got to work on defeating shot blocks and working our angles, because that's an everyday thing.
Did your secondary show you something, though, in that Washington game?
Yeah, I mean, the cool part is every single game is a learning opportunity. So certain things may present themselves. I thought Itz had an outstanding game from a standpoint of had a couple of things that come his way, and he competed and challenged for it and made some plays. And those things are good, because now you can put it on film and say, I did that. Good, let's move to the next situation. You know, so every opportunity to make a play or be put in a position to make a play, are you making it? And if you did it, good. That's a learning experience. If you didn't, learn from it so that the next time it happens, I can do a better job.
What was your takeaway from Max Williams getting in there?
I thought he did a really good job. He's earned, and I knew he would have, just by how he practices and carries himself. He's earned an opportunity. I'm glad he got it, and he took advantage of it. I'm happy.
Thank you, Coach.